Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? My name is Chris. Welcome to the channel. For those of you returning, welcome back. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me today. Today's Saturday, and I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I hope your week was amazing and it went smoothly and quickly for you. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, doing whatever you really want to do, so enjoy it. I'm glad you guys came to hang out with me today. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to hang out with me. Today we are going to revisit some of my favorite items that I picked up for Halloween and the spooky season from TEMU. So you may or may not have seen these items already on my channel, but I hope you stick around and take a trip with me down my spooky Halloween haul of my favorite items. So we're going to start with an item that came recently that I was waiting on, and I thought I was going to get 2 of them. Anyways, there were some problems with shipping and confused me quite a bit, but it is this Halloween ceramic cookie jar. And I thought it was hinged, but it's not. In the description it says it was. So I'm okay with that though. I think that's really sweet. The door is on the side. And I want to say I paid $11, maybe $12 for this. I will try to have prices for you, but a lot of these things I bought a while back, so they may not be available anymore, and if they are, the prices may have changed quite a bit. But if there's something that you see that you like, message me, comment down below. I will look it up for you. I will find out if it's still available, and I will get you the link for it. No problem. Excuse me. So, what's everybody doing for their weekend? I think tomorrow we are going to go out to lunch, and depending on how I'm feeling and how Kyle's feeling, we may or may not try to go to a movie afterwards. I'm afraid that might be a little too much in one day for me, but we'll see how I feel after lunch, right? Okay, so let's see. I was looking for a pair of Croc style shoes, and I came across these beauties. Halloween Croc style shoes, or nurse's shoes, whatever you'd like to call them. And these were $6 and some change after my price adjustments. And they're very comfortable. I've been wearing them quite a bit. You can see the bottom's a little dirty already. But yeah, these are super comfortable. I really do enjoy them. And these are a size 46, 47. So I wear a 13, 14. Well, 13 and a half at the most. I think we're going to go see Beetlejuice, because I know that's one movie we both want to see. So, and I know it's playing at the movie theater here in town. So, let's see. And we're going to hit the Mexican restaurant over here in town as well for lunch, because that's where we've been talking about going. Alright. Alright, so I got a lot of tchotchkes this season for Halloween. And you might be asking, you know, why aren't these on display? Why don't I have them out and about? And some of you may know, and who watch my channel regularly, that we are trying to move out of the house that we are in right now. So I have been packing away a lot of things, getting large Rubbermaid, you know, totes when I can, and packing away a lot of things, purging a lot of things, but also collecting things from TEMU. So I decided to have some things out, but not everything. So they will be ready for next year. But some of the things that I did decide to put out on display were these cute little ghosts. Now they come separately. You have to order them separately. But aren't they cute? I love the like frosted pastel colors they have. One's got the broom and the other one's got the jack-o'-lantern. They're both wearing witches hats or wizard hats. Yeah, but a solid. And both intact. Didn't come broken, which is good because I had quite a few things that came broken this past year. Especially the past couple months. And sad, you know, when you're expecting something and it comes broken, it's sad. So those two I do have on display. I just brought them up here so I could show you. And then I have this on display downstairs as well. It is a coffee mug, a ghost coffee mug, or tea coffee mug, and it's got the pastel blue green ombre effect at the bottom. He's got his little hands, his little ghost hands up. Oof. And then it came with this little stir spoon with the gold star at the top. And I just have them sitting on a shelf downstairs on display. I'm not sure what that ran me, but I want to say it didn't, you know, wasn't over $10. All right, next thing I have on display downstairs is something I bought, I want to say probably at the beginning of my spooky season shopping. And then I've seen at least one or two other haulers pick this up. But yeah, I picked this up months ago. And it's a mirror. And it's got what I can only guess is the Wicked Witch's hands. Or a witch's hands. And she's got her rings, or they've got their rings, and their black fingernails, and the bracelets, all in silver. And I like it. I really, really do like this mirror. I love having it on display, and it probably won't be on display just for Halloween. I love that. So we have that on display downstairs. We just have like one buffet table downstairs where I put some decorations, and then on the TV console underneath the TV I put like the coffee mug and a few other trinkets or little knickknacks and little tchotchkes down there. Alright, and then I thought these were adorable. I mean, well, I thought a lot of these things were adorable. But I saw these, and I put them in my cart, and I was going to order one. I wanted to order two. One for me, and one for Kyle. Or one to represent me, one to represent Kyle. And you'll see in a minute. So I'd ordered one. I think I got it during one of my sponsored hauls through TEMU. I ordered one, and then I did a mystery swap with Marie from Trendy Finds, If you haven't watched her channel, I'll link her channel in the description box below. Go over and check her out. She's amazing. She does wonderful hauls. Her videos are really well done, and she's a lot of fun. And I'd appreciate it if you go over there and check her out. I'm sure you guys will love her if you haven't checked her out already. But in our mystery swap, she ended up getting 2 of these. One for me and one for Kyle. So we have 3 of them now. And what they are is they're ghosts walking little ghost dogs. And they're solid. But aren't they cute? Look at that. And I keep saying, I know. I keep saying it looks like the dog has 8 legs. You see? But everyone keeps on telling me it's just the billowing or whatever you would call the sheet, and it's just like, you know, it just looks really rounded to me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just still think it looks like it has 8 legs, and I think that's adorable. Like this one looks more like sheet. I will give you that. But this one looks like legs. I'm not giving up on that. But now we have 3. Because Marie from Trendy Finds got Kyle one and got me one. And then I got one, and like I said, I believe it was a sponsored haul. Because I wanted to check it out, and if I liked it, I was going to buy another one. But then we got that one, the 2 from Marie. So we now have 3. And I love it. Alright, next thing I have on display down there in the living room area is another tchotchke, of course. And it's a ghost, another ghosty. And this one, I really like it. It has like this vintage look to it to me. It's got the orange and the black on his witch's hat. He's got his little jack-o'-lantern. And he's got this detailing at the bottom that's black with orange dots all the way around. And I like that. He's a fancy ghost. He's dressed for the party. He's ready to go. You know, he'll be the head of the party. Look at him. He's a fancy ghost. But solid, and it's got these little rubber stopper thingies on the bottom. Little skid thingies. So that's nice. I didn't even notice these on the bottom before. Oh, my back. My back's been bothering me. I gotta get to the chiropractor. Let me see if I can. I know I can't do it, but maybe I can just stretch it a little bit. Oh. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to the chiropractor, so I gotta get over there. Alright. Next thing we have is I bought these little kitty cats, these little wooden kitty cats, because I thought they were precious. And there's 3 of them. And this little black cat with orange eyes and a little twine bow around his neck. And he looks like he's ready to pounce. You know, he's all stretching out. And this one, well, this one's got his back arched, and this one looks like he's ready to fight. And then we have this one who's just sitting down, chilling. And they're all black. They're wooden. Nice thickness to them. And they all have the twine bow around their neck. Or yarn. Twine. But yeah. Those are super cute. And they've got this little... It looks like... It would have been super cute if they had the actual bell on there, but the bell of a jack-o'-lantern is painted onto the cat to make it look like it's hanging from the bow. So those are super cute. And then I got a pack of 3 of these, but I only grabbed one. The other 2 are on the porch. And they're wooden ghosts, just like these cats. They're wooden, and they're just ghost cutouts, and the eyes and the mouth are all cut out. And that came in a pack of 3. And then I decided that I saw this, and I thought, well, I got cats. I got the black cats, and I got ghosts. Why not get a black cat dressed up like a ghost? So this is a black cat because you can tell by its tail sticking out from underneath the sheet. And he's got a sheet over him with his whiskers painted onto the sheet, apparently. And his nose. Look at that. He's just boop. Boop. Very cute. This one looks like it's 2 pieces of wood glued together. But I still like him. Alright. We have another ghost. Now this one looks really, really like old. But it's meant to look like this. It looks dirty. It looked dirty AF. But it's meant to look like old. And it's also supposed to have this crack in it. Crack. Marie at Trendy Finds got this before I did. And hers had a huge crack in it. And she assumed, and I assumed, that it was a return and someone just tried to fix it. And then she looked at the picture and seen that in the picture there's a large crack. And then I got mine, and there it is. So, but I think he's adorable. He reminds me of Pigpen from Charlie Brown. Alright, and then the last thing that we have on display downstairs is this ghost. And it is a mug. And his head comes off for the topper. And you could put a tea light or some kind of battery operated light in there. And his eyes and his nose would light up. Or you could put fairy lights inside. If you want to do it that way. Like I just have mine on display. I'm not going to use it. But you could put fairy lights inside. That's what I'm going to do. See? This is why I talk to you guys. You make my brain work, and things come out, and I'm like, oh, I have some fairy lights that I got from Robin in her friend mail she sent me. So I can use those and make this ghosty light up while he's on display downstairs. Alright, see, I just had a box that I put all these on display tchotchkes out. I put them in the box so I could just carry them all upstairs at one time, and then I can carry them all downstairs again, and then I'll just put them back on display. Give me 1 second. I just make sure all these go in here safely and out of the way. Excuse me. All right, now that those are all packed away, then I found my stamps. I had to go to the post office the other day and pick up stamps because I was sending out Halloween cards. And I ran out of stamps. So I did get Halloween cards sent off, or at least the first half of them. So you may or may not be receiving a Halloween card from me here soon. I think I only have about 20 more to send out. So hopefully I remembered everybody. I did try to look for addresses. I thought I saved everybody's address. I'm not, I think there was one address I couldn't find. And that was for, I'll get a hold of her. Sorry, I'm rambling now. But I did send out Halloween cards, so hopefully they'll be arriving soon. And if you'd like a Halloween card sent to you, excuse me, email me, and I'd be happy to send you a Halloween card from us. I have plenty. All right, next item in here. Where'd the box go? Where'd it go? It was on the top over here. All right. Oh my, come on, don't do this. There we go. Some of these things, like I said, are still packed away. So they do have prices on them. I can tell you what I paid for them at that time. Like this one says it was $5.59. I bought a lot of ghosts. And here's this guy. And he was $5.59, and you just put a tea light in there. A little battery operated tea light or fairy lights. Your choice. He is ceramic. When I originally bought one of these, I was so disappointed. And because when I got him, he was plastic. I was like, and he had like this orange tea light in him. It was ridiculous. It cost like $2 and some change. But this is what I was expecting. And when I saw it was, I either got this one first or that one first, I'm not sure. But I know that when I ordered the plastic one, I thought it was going to be this. And I was like super excited because I was like, oh, I'm getting that on a really good deal because it was only like $2 and some change. Oh, no, I thought I popped a nail off. So yeah, $5.59 for that ghosty. And then I got 3 of these this year. 2 I was going to put back here. And I do usually have one back there, but that's this one. And it just lights up. I got the purple and the orange lights. And it's just a black tree with wire branches. You can hang little things off of these or not. I chose not to. And I want to say they cost me around $10. I'm not sure. I do have one in a box here somewhere. I thought I had it over here with me. And I'm sure that probably has the price for it on it. But I bought a third one because I was going to send it off as a gift. And now I'm mad that I forgot to. Especially with spooky season almost over. Alright. Next thing we got was $4.99. And I think, oh, this is some more of these ghosts. Oh no, these are different ghosts. I don't even know if, I think I have some of these. $4.99 for these 3 wooden ghosts. And these have, this one has a witch hat with a broom. This one has a jack-o'-lantern and a spider. And the third ghosty has a bat and a cat. And those were $4.99. That motorcycle. At least he sounds like he slowed down today. See, I like doing this because then I get to go back and think, I don't remember getting this. I do remember getting this though. I was super excited about this, and I still am. And it's a 9-inch mini Halloween ceramic tree. So you know those like the old ceramic Christmas trees that maybe like your grandma had that would have like the little plastic bulbs. I mean they were just plastic, clear plastics that let the light shine through. Excuse me, sorry. This is similar to that, but it's a Halloween tree. And I know I have batteries in it still, so I'm going to show it to you. It comes with 3 extra stems. And it's got a jack-o'-lantern on the top. Turn it on, and just turn it on the bottom. It takes, I believe it was 3, 2, 3, maybe 4 batteries. If I pop a nail off, I'm going to be really mad. That's okay. We can fix it. Yes, we can. Why is it stuck? Okay. Oh, it's screwed in. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting here trying to pry this thing open and it's got a screw in there. And I knew that. Alright, so let's look back at this. Like it lights all the way up to the jack-o'-lantern. These beautiful colors coming through. And then at the bottom, it says trick or treat. I'm going to have to fix that nail because it's going to bother me. And then it has an on-off, and then it has a timer. I'm not sure how long the timer goes for. Let me look at the box and I'll let you know. 3 AA batteries, it says on the box. Hand painted and crafted, on timer, off, amazing lights, perfect anywhere. It's got the good styrofoam. Let's see. Just tell you, decorated with 35 plus multicolor plastic bulbs. And a connected orange pumpkin on the top. Let's see, the cycle staying on. Okay, 6 hours. Timer feature allowing users to keep the ceramic tree on auto mode. This mode involves a cycle of staying on for 6 hours and then turning off for 18 hours to save the battery. Cool. And then it has pictures of other ones that are available on the back. But there's only one Halloween tree. The rest of them are Christmas. Alright, let me grab my glue real quick. And I'm going to pop this bad boy back on. So, how's everybody doing? Are we hanging in there? I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. It's a beautiful day outside. I was sitting on the porch most of the day. If I wasn't watching TV, I was watching movie reaction channels most of the day. I wish I could go out and enjoy the day like I used to be able to. But being on the porch is nice. Alright. One of my other favorite things I got during the spooky season from TEMU was this amazing bag. And I got this for a sponsored haul. It ran me about $25. And this is the brick red. And it's hard. And it's got gold hardware. And this nice black strap. And it's just a main, like a bucket. And the skull opens up all the way. But yeah. No feet, but solid bottom. And it comes with another strap so you can do crossbody. I think that would be kind of, I don't know. That'd be kind of difficult. I would just carry it like this. And I am going to carry it just like that. Because I think I'll carry this around closer to Halloween time, if we do happen to go out or something. You know, maybe the last week of Halloween, I'll carry this around if I do go out. Show it off. Alright. Then the next item we had was $4.47. And this is another ghost walking the dog. But this one has a hat on. And he's got a little bat cut out on the side. I don't know why, because it's got a solid bottom. It's closed. So, I mean, it would make sense if you had an open bottom, so you could put like a tea light over, you know, under it. But no, I just thought it was cute because it was another walking the dog ghosty. And this one's got his hand up like he's saying, hey girl, hey. It's like, hi. No. Mess. But yeah, I thought he was cute. And then he can go with our other ghosties walking their dogs. Why is this being so difficult? Seriously. I mean, why? Why? It can't go in like that. Sorry. Just had to break the styrofoam. Alright. Let me see if I can get this closed. But he was only $4.47. Adorable. And then I did get some flowers, some foliage. And I know that I didn't pay the prices on the bag. Oh, come on now. There we go. Oh, was it already open? No. Okay. And it's not really that expensive for the stems and whatnot that you get from TEMU. But I got 2 black, 2 orange, and 2 purple rose picks, stems, and then a handful of black hibiscus stems. And I should actually put this over there so I can put my other flowers in there. Oh yeah. And then this guy we got, and this one, so he looks like remember the 3-pack that I just showed you? One had like a broom and a witch hat, the other one had a bat and a cat, and then one had like a jack-o'-lantern and a spider. And well, those were all like printed on, and that whole pack cost me like $4 something. This one alone cost me $4.99, but it's raised. Like, they took the time to, like, glue another piece of wood cut out on here. And the bat as well. So it is a little different, and I understand. At first, I didn't understand why I had to pay almost the same price, but now I understand. It makes sense to me now. Very adorable. Very cute, very cute. I love looking at all this stuff again. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you guys are still here hanging out with me. And then, oh, we did get this little vase for fake flowers. It's got a little hole in the top. And then it looks like a crescent moon. And you can put like a crystal right here. And then we got some gnomes for the holiday season. These ones have candy corns on them. She's got her little braids, her little pigtails. And she's carrying a pumpkin. And her little hat looks like a candy corn. It does have an armature in it. And then He's got a black hat with candy corns all over it, his orange beard, and 2 bats flying around him. And then we got these 2 gnomes that are in purple and black and orange. And you've got her with her braids and her crocheted purple hat. And then she's got a necklace of a spider hanging around her neck. And she's mostly purple. And then he's got his gray beard and a broom, a purple and black striped witch hat or gnome hat, and then a spider hanging off of the end of the hat. Super cute. And I know these weren't that expensive. Oh, here's that ghost. Excuse me. The plastic one I was talking about. So when I got this one, I thought I was getting what I showed you already, the ceramic one. So I was a little upset, but not too bad. This is for the door, and I thought it was super cute. And it's just a crescent moon wreath with black and purple hibiscus flowers and whatnot, and a cutout of a black cat trying to get the crystal hanging from the top. I do have to put something on here to hang it from, because it does not have anything on here that I can see. But I've got plenty of ribbon and whatnot. And I know I got this for free. Alright. And I think these are pillowcases that I've just put into one bag. Oh, not just pillowcases. This one here is a pillowcase. And I might actually bring these out now. This one says trick or treat on a burlap. Trick or treat on burlap with some bats and some spiders. Yeah, I can put that on the couch right now. So I'll take that downstairs with me. And then we've got some placemats for the kitchen. And I think there's 2 of each, right? Or are they all different? That'd be Halloween. 2 of each. Okay, yeah. So we've got this one with the witch and the crescent moon. It says Happy Halloween. And then there's 2 of those, and there's 2 of these. And they're very vintage looking, old school. I love that. Love it. And these will get used next year, because our dining room table is now pretty much a catch-all for the time being. It just helps with organization. Alright, now we have another pillowcase, and it is some black cats dancing around a pumpkin in the forest, it looks like. Interesting. I do remember ordering this. I just didn't remember exactly what it looked like. And this one is some more black cats on Halloween. Looks like they're going trick-or-treating. Excuse me. Oh, I got a tickle in my throat. I got a tickle in my throat. So I will put these back in here for now. I might take that down. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to take that downstairs. I think I'll just save that. Okay. Then we have, this says it was $4.98. Let's see what this is. Oh shoot. Come on, don't do this. There we go. And this is another tchotchke of a ghost. Very vintage looking, and he's holding a broom upright. He's got his little witch's hat on him. Now this part did come cracked and bent because there's an armature in here, but it's fixable. He's got a creepy little face. It looks like a skull. Maybe it is. Very cute. And that was $4.98. I got this shirt that I'm wearing off of TEMU. I got plenty of these shirts like this off of TEMU. I actually thought I had more than what I do. Glad to see I don't. Sorry, let me take a drink real quick. I was gonna put these nails on for this haul just to show them off, but man, I wouldn't be able to open any of these boxes that I'm opening, so maybe I'll show them off in another video or something. This was $4.79, and this is, I don't know if, oh yeah, he came broken. I was gonna fix him. I still will, but he's a little mummy with a top hat, and he looks like he's dancing, getting down, but he's supposed to, oh, wait, I don't have all the pieces, so he's gonna go in the trash. Never mind. That's a bummer. Okay. Then we have, this was free. And this is, oh yeah. Halloween safety. A Sitter's Guide. And that goes on the front door, or a door. And this was free. I was getting a lot of good things for free there for a while. You know, I still get the TEMU circles twice a month, 2 items a month for free. But I was getting a lot of good stuff. Oh, here's that tree, the black tree that I showed you guys. It was $8.79, and I had bought 3 of them. This is the 3rd one. And then, oh, this is the Countdown to Halloween calendar. And it's just a pizza, cheap wood, you know. But it comes with little doodads that you can put in there. One for the 31st to mark Halloween. And then your little countdown marker. So you can keep track of what day it is. I do have those pieces in here in a Ziploc bag. Oh, and then we have the, oh, this one matches the other gnome. Okay. So this is the girl gnome that matches the boy gnome with the little spider hanging from his hat. she's got a spider hanging from her hat too. She's got her little orange braids, her little big green nose, and she's got orange and black striped hat with a spider hanging from it, and her broom. So she's cute. She goes with this one, with this guy. Super cute. I think you got a lot of gnomes, huh? Oh yeah, I did get these too. I better keep these out. So I got these 2 bags. A lot of people are using them for like their makeup and whatnot. And this one says Boo. It's got the raised felt, not felt. Feels like carpet. But it says Boo. And it has a little ghost. And then this one says Fall. And it's got a little pumpkin that's smiling. But I thought it'd be cute to like put candy in these or something and give them to the kids from next door. Or one for my niece. I don't know, but I should keep these out. Alright, let's see. And then I got this. I was gonna make this, I'm gonna use this for a centerpiece on the table. I'm gonna use it to put candles in the middle and whatnot, and it's gonna surround everything. And it's just made of plastic, rubbery plastic. No price on that though. I think this was a gift. I'm not sure. This says this was $5.39. Sorry. Another ghost. Jesus. Sorry. And he's just a simple ghost. Nothing too fancy, just chilling. No matter where we go, I hope that we have built-in shelves. Oh, I would love to have some built-in units. Put all my tchotchkes on display. All right. This says it was free. I think I know what this is. This is a coffee mug that I thought was going to be a lot bigger, for one. And for two, I thought it was going to be, like, I guess 3-dimensional. Like, I thought the letters and the design was all raised up on here. You see the shadowing, how it looks like that? I know I discussed this when I first hauled it, but it looks like everything is raised up and it puffs out from the mug. But no, it's just a flat picture on there. It's cute. Not what I was hoping for, but it's cute. And that was free. And I want to say this next one I got in a mystery swap, I think with Rochelle, but I will open it up and see. Because it's probably, spooky related. It is, sort of. It's all the horror icons. Jason and Freddy and Michael and Leatherface. Super cute. It's on both sides. Yeah, I got this one in a mystery swap, I believe from Rochelle. Alright. Then we got these banners to hang up. Like this one of a black cat playing the banjo. This one playing the accordion. Let's see. I think this one's just jiving and dancing. And then this one's playing the guitar. And they all come with a rod and a string attached to it to go through the top up here, so you can hang them easily. And you put these all back together. Are y'all enjoying this favorites of Halloween haul? I assume that either you fell asleep or you are enjoying it if you're still hanging out with me. So either way, I appreciate it. So let's see. Then we got some of these picks to decorate with. I got 2 of these bundles. Those will come in handy for decorating next year. Put those with the other ones. And then we got 2 of these pillowcases. And they're for Halloween 1978. The night he came home, and it is on both sides. And it's that nice soft material, and these were $5.49 each. I have 2 of them. Let's see. I believe this is a fall, welcome to autumn type pillowcase. Yeah. Very cute. Pumpkins. It's like it's stitched on there. I don't know if you can see that. Super cute. And that was, I can't tell, $387 or $389. And then I got some of these pumpkins. Alright, I got some of these pumpkins that everybody was buying up. And I know a lot of these I got for free. I know I got at least 2 of these for free. And this is a cream colored. I got one in a goldish color. And they're super soft, super duper soft. And then I got one in this dark, army green sort of. And then this one's a little different because it's more floofy. It's made with a different material, and he's got a smiley face on the side. Look at him. Super soft, super soft. And then, let's see, what are these? Oh, I got a canvas print that I was going to try to find a frame for. It's I would say back in Salem, back in those days, you know. It looks like a little witchling maybe, playing with her cat, playing with her familiar. But that was super cute. I'll put that up for next season for Halloween. And then what's this one? This is when witches go riding and black cats are seen, the moon laughs and whispers, 'tis near Halloween. That's cute. I'll have to get a frame for that if I don't have one already. And then, oh, yep, I got this little guy. Little sun catcher for the window of a ghost. And then I got some of these. These were free, these little styrofoam pumpkins that are covered in just like felt material. You get them from anywhere, pretty much. And then we have this little hanging witch. And I'm going to use her on a reef. And then we have this little metal witch's sign that I will hang up eventually. But it's like a storefront sign that you would see hanging out on the sidewalk. And just put 2 screws in there. And then this one is from Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman. You just put a candle behind it. And then when I am ready to set it up, this just folds back and just sits like that. And then I got 2 of these witches. I don't know if you can see her up on top, but this is her sister, it's Tree Topper. I can take her out. She's not doing anything. Well, they did wrap her up nicely, so that was kind of them. Watch me not be able to get this undone now. There we go. She just needs to be fluffed. And I believe the other one's orange, or not orange, but purple and black. And this one is orange and black. There's her sweet little face. And she's got a broom, orange tulle, little overlay. She's got gray wispy hair. Yeah, she's super cute. But I've got the other one on top of the tree back there. And I want to say thank you to you guys for everybody who's been sending ornaments for the Halloween tree. You guys are awesome. I love receiving them and sharing them with everybody on one of my videos. And if you would like to send a ornament for the Halloween tree and be shouted out and all that on one of my videos, I have my P.O. box in the description box down below. Feel free, or email me if you just like to say hi. I like answering emails. It takes me about a week to get back to everybody, but I'm getting better. And so we just have 1 or 2 more items in here, and then we'll be all done. Okay. These next guys are dancing ghosts, and they're all connected together, but there is 3 of them, and they come on stakes, and they have little armatures so their arms can go out, and they have lights underneath their sheets, but they're battery operated, and they go out in the front yard, and they just look like they're dancing. And there's 3 of them. I don't think I will put them up this year. If I do, I'll take a picture of them for you, and I'll share that with you guys. But yeah, they're very cute. So they were each $79. So. Alright. Oh yeah. And then I got wooden bats to go with the wooden ghosts and the wooden cats. I believe that is it for my favorites from Halloween. I think that's it, you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. And, excuse me, for all your support and your kindness and everything. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate you all. I honestly, there's a lot of times when I question if I should still be doing this or not. And it's just sometimes when I feel defeated, you know. But I love doing this. I really do. I love spending time with you guys. I love talking to you all and sharing with you guys. And I'm going to try to be doing more lives. It's just my nerves get the best of me, and I can't sit still for so long. So sometimes I get up and I have to go do something or whatnot. But it seems like you all that are there in my lives do enjoy talking amongst yourselves with everybody else. So, I mean, I don't want to leave you guys for too long, but I do need to get up and move around. My ADHD is just like, you know. But, alright, you guys. Well, if you guys could, if you haven't already, if you could hit the like button and subscribe and ring the bell so you get notifications every time I upload a video, that'd be super duper awesome. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I will be seeing you soon. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.